No, you good? I'm tired. I need to sit a little better. I don't feel. Yeah, I need to sit.
Try to make a pillow behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry like this. This is good.
Okay. So I was gonna give you a pillow.
Oh, no, this is good. Yo, 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 yo. This is good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Day 45 in the trenches. Huh? We ain't on those project benches. We in a tent on the corner, chilling. You know what I mean? Vibing. Shout out to 2B Unique Fashion. Got the motherfucking hat for my nephew. Pulled up on me today. Gave me, I can't, yo, this mirror shit is fucking me up. Look, I'm turning my head this way, trying to turn it that way. To be unique. Shout out, shout out, shout out. You know what I mean? Pulled up, made some beats. My man Y spit to him. That was fire. That was definitely a highlight of the day. Police just came by twice. You know what I mean? Two cops came first with good energy. All right, they came like, yo, you guys not in trouble. Just people be complaining. Right, we got a call, but you guys are good. Like you said, I read your signs. You know what I mean? Like that was good energy. That was good community energy, right? And then you gotta. I don't know because I need the light better on me. Um, and then the second cops came, pulled up. They was like, yo, y'all gotta move. Like, come on and sitting there like you gotta move that. It's like, no, we don't. And he said some shit. I think, what do you mean no? Or some shit he said. Like, if I didn't have this mission to complete, I would have got up like, yo, who you talking to like that? Like, don't talk to her like that. Like, fuck is y'all doing, right? But like, they didn't get out the car. It was from their car. I was like, no, I spoke to Sergeant McLeod, like Sergeant McLeod, PSA 9, Community Affairs. Like, what y'all talking about? Like, we good. Been here 7 days already. Like, 7 days. Like, yeah, I haven't eaten in 45 days. Like, did you lose weight? Yeah. Like, maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, fat ass. Right? These cops be, man. But I'm grateful for my growth. Right? I can focus on the mission and not get caught in the emotion. All right? It wasn't always how I was. Yeah, day 45, man, is lit. Like, we on a countdown for real. Right? Like, this day is pretty much over once this shit is done. Right? This shit is done. This shit is over. Day 46. Day 47, Wednesday. Wednesday night gonna rain. So Thursday that's gonna be cool. 48, 46 tomorrow, Tuesday, 47, Wednesday, 48, Thursday, 49, Friday, 50, Saturday. Literally 5 days left. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday is the rally. Thursday, making food for the community. Saturday is the rally, closing ceremony. I'm staying Saturday night, see if anybody else want to hang out all night, or as late as people want to hang out. I'll get a little rest. Sunday morning, wake up, do Sunday light, pack this shit up, start packing up even before that. I am ready to eat some fruit. Do you guys hear me? I'm ready to get some fruit. I'm ready to fucking get a quiet room, you know what I mean? And just lay down and eat some fruit and like cuddle with my baby. That's what I'm ready to do, man. This has been a brutal journey. All right, it's been a rewarding journey. Right, I've grown so much. I've learned so much. I've connected with so many new people. Right, like so many people who I wasn't connected with before so deeply. We've been connecting deeper. Right, I've inspired some people, some young people, some adults. Right, some peers. I've been able to inspire them. One of my mans drove by earlier. I didn't even know he was paying attention to my social media and whether somebody shared it and he saw it or not. He was like, "Yo, what day is this?" I said, 45. He said, "You got 5 more days, bro. You can do it." And like, he a street dude who, again, I didn't even know he paid attention to my shit. So however he's seen it, and he know that I'm doing 50 days. And like, this is dope. And so it's funny because I'm gonna talk about it probably on tomorrow's show. I was thinking about what Donnell said. He was like, right, so Kamona's ex-husband said some shit. We was on the phone yesterday for a minute. And that's dope. That's even dope, right? Like on the phone with my fiance's ex-husband. I love just the way that humans are evolving, right? And that we are in that way, right? Where I could be on the phone with him. And he could be at the crib and I'm not there. There's no worries, right? I love that shit. He was like, "Yo, I thought you would be like somewhere in nature, like and some shit like that." I was like, "Yeah, no." A lot of people do that. A lot of people when they go on this, and I get why, right? Because yes, I'm fasting and I'm hunger striking for a cause, but it's also spiritual, deeply personal spiritual shit. But in environments like this, I did a couple years ago on a corner outside, doing like this, it's constant conversation, constant communication with people, right? Again, and I'm streaming, right? So it's like, but people go to the woods. They go in the woods. They go in nature. They go on a mountaintop. It's a documentary about fasting right now. Two, I think Australian brothers went to some mountaintop. They did a 28-day fast. They did 14 days of juice and 14 days water for 28 days, right? And they was on a mountaintop. And as I mentioned before, I get why people do that. They do that because it's a lot. I mean, I don't know if it's easier or harder, right? Like to not be around people. But what I do know is that talking to people a lot, it drains you, right? Talking takes energy, right? So when you're not eating and you're talking, it's more energy being used. But yeah, I was like, no, because a lot of times, black folks, hood folks, they'll do some shit like this, and they may go seclude themselves, right? And again, I get why, but too many times we separate the spiritual from the hood shit, especially, right? Like, and I'm like, no, I'm a hood dude, and I'm a extremely spiritual dude, and I want my hood dudes, my hood people, guys, girls in the hood, to be able to see the spiritual shit, to be able to see the level of discipline that you can have even being in the hood. I'm sleeping out here, no food. There's a food truck right there, right? And they got vegetables over rice, right? I might could get that if I wanted something, right? If I was eating and I was starving and like, you know what, they got veggies over rice. But no, I don't want it. I'm not eating. And if I was eating, I wouldn't get it, right? Like I wouldn't, all right? They got the delis over there, like Kimona has some freaking food, and no, I want my hood dudes, people in the hood, to be able to see that you could be from the hood and you could be spiritual and you could do all of the quote unquote radical, fucking extreme shit, and you could do it right here in your hood. Let me wipe my nose. But tonight for day 45, we were talking about what comes next, man. This shit is almost over. What comes after this shit, right? Because like life still goes on, right? What comes after this is more life, right? More life, more joy, and a lot of other things, man. But we're gonna get into it. It's an intersection of social and spiritual right here on the intersection of 21st and 41st. That's a fact. That's a fact, and that's what we got to do, right? Again, I've seen, I heard people, yo, I'm going on this quest, or I'm going on this journey, and I'm going to nature, and I've done that. I've gone on nature. I've been in nature for a couple of weeks at a time, right? Well, yeah, I did 2 weeks. I did 2 weeks upstate by myself a couple of years ago. All right, in nature. All right, so like I get it, but I wanted to be on this concrete jungle, in this concrete jungle, on these hard cement floors. That's the ground. That's what I wanted to be this time. Why? Because this is my hood. This is my home. So much blood have been spilled here. There's been so many dreams that have been lost here, right? And a lot of the issues that I'm fighting for globally exist right here. It's poverty. It's mental health issues. It's homelessness, houselessness. It's freaking physical health issues. It's youth violence. It's lack of youth programming. It's lack of healthy food. Right? It's a food fucking swamp. And it's food apartheid right here. Right? It's violence against women right here. It's young people killing young people right here in Queensbridge. Right? It's parents abusing their children. It's children abusing their parents right here in Queensbridge. It's freaking racial and financial inequities, right? Right here in Queensbridge and surrounding neighborhoods. So I want to be right here and bring the discussion right here to the corner. So I didn't want to go somewhere else. Right? When I did it before, it was for that specific building. I said if I ever do it again, I'm doing it in my hood, somewhere in my neighborhood. And we was able to make that shit happen. And we got 5 days left, man. This shit is wrapping the fuck up. I'm ready to eat watermelon, cantaloupe, motherfucking honeydew melon, some key limes, some motherfucking chili, black lime salt. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait. Sunday, I am breaking fast. Sunday at about 12, 1 p.m., right? Not too early, nothing crazy. Maybe even a little later because I'm waiting till I get settled. I'm going to start packing up. Sunday light is over at 9. I'm going to get my steps in, all right? Yeah, I should be settled by about 3. Break my fast by about 3. Settle wherever I'm at. Again, hoping to get a room, hotel somewhere, Airbnb somewhere, and be settled and break my fast about 3 o'clock with my fruits in a bathroom close by. You know what I mean? Because I know that shit going to come through me. TMI, but that's real life. You do a fast like this, first thing you eat, you go to the bathroom within minutes, right? 10, 20, 30 minutes, at the bathroom come out like water, right? Which is good though. Flush the shit out. All the other shit that didn't come out. I didn't do a real detox, right? Like I didn't take detox herbs. I didn't drink no detox teas. I was eating and then I wasn't. And I was eating a lot of shit. Cake, Cinnabons, pizza, pasta, you know what I mean? Black rice, empanadas. I was eating a lot of shit. And then I just stopped eating. I didn't do a proper detox. And so I know that there's still some stuff in my intestines. Even though I haven't eaten in 45 days, it's going to be 50 days when the time comes. I know it's still some stuff that got to be pulled out. Right? So eat some fruit. And I'll do that for a couple days, man. Gonna stop drinking water. I'm over water. I'm over coconut water. I'm over all of this shit. I'm grateful. I'm gonna drink it the next few days. But all I want for the first 3 days, really for the first 6, 7 days, is fruit. First 3 days, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. Second 3 days, I want grapes, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. The next 3 days, that's about 9 days. Right here, about 9 days. Next 3 days, I want mango, papaya, and pineapple. And then, or probably the next 1 day, 2 days, we do that. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna do about a week, 3, 6, 7, 8, probably like 3, 3, and 2, something like that. We're gonna figure it out. Right, I'm gonna map this shit out. And then after that, I'll introduce a real rap because we are taking a trip. And I am on my trip. I am gonna eat some cooked food. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm very mindful of what happened before. I'm very mindful of my discipline of one reason why I did this. So I'm gonna be very disciplined, but I am gonna eat some cooked food on my trip. Where I was gonna wait to the end of the month, but middle of the month, I'm gonna do it, right? And I'm gonna come on like again and this, and I'm like, Dave, I got it, I got it, I got me, you got me, I got us. I'm gonna be all right. She's such a mama bear. Again and this, and I'm like, girl, relax. She's like, not a girl, all right, woman. Anyway, tonight we're talking about what comes next. Before we get into it, man, let's do some grounding. I need to actually ground myself. Sit up. All right. This right here like this. Well, it looks like a scary movie. Ha 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 ha. I'm crazy, I know. Laugh, laugh, laugh at me. I laugh at myself. Oh man, I'm trying to dim it a little bit.
A lot of mercy.
Mercy Alada. There we go. All right, so get comfortable wherever you are, however you are. If you're laying, sitting, find a comfortable position. Right. If you can, allow your back to be straightened as much as possible. Allow your arms to rest gently in your lap or by your side, whichever is most comfortable for you. Allow your head to lean forward so that your chin is in your chest. And if you are safe, allow your eyes to close ever so softly. And simply allow yourself to become aware of your breathing. Simply become aware of your breathing. Just be where you are, how you are, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you have what you need, knowing that you are guided and protected, knowing that all is well. All is well. Any thoughts that arise, allow them to be like a butterfly, allow them to come, and allow them to go. Remember that every day that you wake up, you have a goal, which is why it is important to have a goal, to have a schedule, to have intentions, daily intentions, so that when you start your day, you have a direction, and you do not allow anyone or anything that is not in alignment with your goal for the day, with your daily intentions to distract you. Sometimes things do come up. There are emergencies that you may have to deal with. There are always unexpected things that happen in our lives that we have to respond to. But for the most part, we can always take a breath and get back. As things arise, you deal with it, you handle it, and you take a breath and you get back to your focus. All of us, men, women, young, old, black, white, we all are here to fulfill a purpose. We all are here on a very individual mission. Although we are a collective species, we are interconnected, we are interdependent. Each of us has our own individual here to complete and to fulfill. And so even if you're a parent, your mission is separate from just taking care of your children, because you had a purpose before you had a child. Before you became a mother, before you became a father, you had a purpose. So you still have a purpose as an adult man, as an adult woman, that is separate from your children. Yes, your children become part of your responsibility, they become part of your purpose. But as the saying goes, if you are not good, no matter how much you front, no matter how much you provide, if you are not good holistically, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, your children will not, ultimately, they will not be good. Breathe into that. So in this journey of raising young people or teaching young people or working to heal the world or build community, whether you are a revolutionary, an educator, a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a police officer, remember your goals. Remember your individual, independent goals that you have to fulfill in order to contribute to the whole. Because if you do not do your part, someone else has to do more. So we each have a part to play. We each must do our part to contribute to the whole. Breathe into that. Know that this is a long game. Life is a long journey. Step by step, day by day. You cannot get it all done in one day. You cannot get it all done in 1 year. So pace yourself. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace and compassion. But also push yourself to your limits. There's a fine line that you have to find. Breathe into that. And as much as you are committed to your mission, to your journey, remember to have fun. Remember to laugh. Remember to smile. And remember to make time for your loved ones. Because what is it to accomplish all of your goals if at the end of the day you have no one to share the joy and the success with? Breathe into that. You're stronger than you know. You're more powerful than you think. And you are greater than you could ever imagine. Trust yourself, trust your process, and go be great. Shit. Thank you guys for grounding with me. If your eyes are closed, slowly begin to open your eyes, wiggle your toes, move your fingers, give yourself a neck roll. Oh snap, I was off the screen. and yeah, man. So we're gonna get into this thing. Let me fix this light back. Come on, I don't really like the bright light. You know what I mean? I take out the shadow. This is really like a scary movie. I can't wait to go camping this summer and tell scary stories, find a campfire. I mean, we're going camping. We're going to find a date. We're going to invite a few people, man, and we're going to go camping. You know what I mean? Me and Kimona, Donnelly, Frank Brown already spoke about it. They all with it. So we can find a date, man, when it's nice and warm, find a location, and then invite some other black folks, man, to come camp with us, man. Black and brown folks, come do a thing. I mean, sit around in a circle, eat some s'mores. I mean, come on, I don't like chocolates. But you actually told me you're going to eat s'mores. You told me that around the fire, you're going to do it.
I made them.
You said you were going to eat it. You said we're going to have some. You said we're going to have s'mores. When we spoke about going upstate.
We have what?
Huh?
We gonna have what?
She always makes fun of the way I talk. Always. That's all she does is make fun of me. So let's pull up these notes, man. Once again, tonight we're talking about what comes after this fast, and it's about turning discipline into a way of life, right? Obviously, I've already been pretty disciplined, or it's a saying, somebody said, it's a difference between having discipline and being disciplined. So I've had discipline, and I have discipline in some areas. If I'm being honest with myself, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a disciplined person because, again, just with food alone, I'll eat too late and I will eat too much historically. Right? Vegan, yes, I'm not going back. I'm not eating certain shit no more ever again. But I will eat too much. I will eat too late. I ate literally till 6:30 in the morning. My birthday party into my birthday. Come on, I woke up. She's like, all right, babe, that's enough. I'm sitting there listening to music and eating stuff in my face. It was crazy. That's enough. Cupcakes and all of the shit. She was right, right? But again, that's discipline. So like, I'm working to turn discipline into my way of life, where I am a disciplined person and have discipline in every area, right? So after the challenge is over, what happens? What happens after you challenge yourself? After I'm challenging myself, right? When the structure is going of a challenge, Kimona likes challenges, right? She challenged Queen, yo, we're gonna do this challenge and that challenge and that challenge. Hold the fuck up. Like, you want too much challenges. Like, let's just do the thing. Well, I gotta be a challenge. Like, I get nervous. You want to challenge me to a duel. Oh, like, let's just do the thing that we want to do. Why I gotta be so like challenging? She's here in studio. You know what I mean? There she go. There she go. Frank Brown was here yesterday. She's here tonight. I feel love. You know what I mean? I am love. You know what I mean? She's always here though. Yeah, she's been here most of the days. I mean, I think maybe one day she wasn't here, but she's been here. But she be playing in the background. Huh?
My back was out.
You said what?
My back was out. My back was
Oh
out.
yeah. It's the only day she wasn't here, right? But when the structure is going, when the intensity fades, right? Like life goes back to normal. Who are you then? Because a lot of us can rise to a challenge, right? A lot of us, like, we got that, as humans, we got a competitive nature where, like, somebody challenges us to something, we can rise to that. What? You said I can't do what? I'll show you. I'll prove you wrong. We rise up. And then what happens? When the lights is off and the intensity of the challenge is gone, we go right back. How do I know? I've done it. I did it, right? And that wasn't necessarily a challenge, right? I mean, I guess it was a challenge. I did a 40-day fast, right? I mean, even after the 30-day fast, the first long fast, 30, even the 14-day hunger strike. That day, I broke my fast with blackberries, and then I had food from fucking Organics Love Tree. I had the vegan steak, mashed potatoes, string beans, right? Like, same day after not eating for 14 days, right? Like, that's not good, right? And then I think it was my birthday, so I had the most Oreos I showed you, fucking triple, quadruple layer cream, after 14 days of nothing. That's what I had. Like, terrible. Then when I did the 30-day fast later that year, I broke it properly. I had watermelon, I had coconut water, felt great. Then what did I have? Vegan eggs with cheese, vegan sausage with vegan cheese, home fries with all types of grease and shit in it, right? Like, then later that afternoon, I had fucking vegan lasagna with the Beyond Meat and mad cheeses and all types of eggplant and broccoli and all types of shit. It's not good. I went right back, right back. So when I did the 40 days the following year, right, I did a lot better. I did 10 days of just fruit, and then I introduced nuts and seeds, cashews, almonds, pecans. That was for a while. Then I began to introduce sesame sticks and peanut butter pretzels. Then I only think I had hummus. I wasn't even doing hummus at that point. I just did straight nuts and seeds, and fruits. And I did that, and I did really good. It's the best I've ever felt in my life. My body was great. My mind was sharp. My energy was up, right? And then I went back, right? I went back. And so now, not saying that I don't plan on eating again cooked food, right? I just don't want to go back. I'm not going to go back. I'm going to push myself to not go back to the late night eating, right? Like 1 in the morning, I don't need to cook a whole meal. Again, like, give myself grace. If I am out, if we are at an event and it's late, to eat something light, right? Like, and even if I do eat a meal, again, I'm thinking about like where I'm at. I don't got to do that shit. I was doing late night every night, right? Like if me and Kimono don't eat together, and even if we do eat together, I might eat again at 1 in the morning, right? Midnight, right? That's too late. I know that. And it was a 3, 4, 5 times a week thing. If I do it, for whatever the reason, we out and we was hanging out and I want to eat when I get in, cool. One time, all right, we're not doing this shit for another 2, 3 months, right? Again, me giving myself grace, knowing where I'm at on my journey, right? But yeah, like, so what comes after this shit, right? A lot of people think the hard part is the challenge. The hard part is the fast, which is, this shit is hard. This 50 days, 45 days so far of no eating, shit is hard as fuck. We did the 31 days of watermelon, hard as fuck. We did the 30 days of raw before, right? From January 5th to February 5th, tough as fuck. We had a lot more variety, right? We was able to get real creative, right? With desserts and foods and breakfast. That was great, but it was still tough. Our first time doing something like that, right? But the real challenge is when you're done, right? That's the hard part is when you're done with that time frame, whatever it is, whether it's 30 days, whether it's 31 days, whether it's 7 days, 14 days, 3 days, whatever it is what do you do after that? Right? Know that it's easy to be disciplined for a specific amount of time because your brain, right? Like it's brain science. The brain, it knows limits. It creates limits. So it's like, okay, I only got to do this for 7 days. I only got to do this for 30 days. I only got to do this for 6 months. Cool, I can do it for 6 months. But this one, you got to, like, it's what journaling is important because you got to write who you're becoming, right? Speak that shit into existence and create a structure. We spoke before about structures. This is why you create structures, right? And schedules and like commit to it. And then you have accountability partners. Kamona's a big accountability partner. She's already telling me we can't eat such and such. I'm like, girl, listen, what?
Nothing.
You got something, you looking. See you looking with your looking ass.
Exactly.
Right? But yeah, it's easy to be disciplined for a specific amount of time. It's harder to live that shit. It's harder to live that shit. And I'm speaking from personal experience. And again, I'm vegan, been vegan well over a decade. I think we're going on 2013, 2012 years, 12, almost 13 years, right? And like I haven't had meat, right? Like no dairy, right? Like we doing good. So I have discipline. I'm not going back. I don't give a fuck who make what, chicken, steak, whatever the fuck I used to eat. Never going back like, yo, you don't miss me? Hell no. Ew. First of all, pause, right? Second of all, no, I'm good. I love food. So because I love food, I can make the food good. And I learned I don't got to eat necessarily for taste. I can eat shit that I don't like if I know it's good for me, right? But just so it happens that vegan food, like, is really good, right? Like mushrooms are really good, right? Like tofu is really good, like quinoa, couscous. All of the veggies are really good and they can be made in so many different ways. And I love salads, and I love fruits, I love smoothies, right? So like I'm good. But yeah, it's harder to actually live this shit. And again, I'm living an example. So it's a risk. It's always a risk, right? Going back, right? So after something intense, there's a pull. There's a pull back to old habits. You do some shit, your body wants what it used to have, right? So the old habits, the old patterns, the old comfort. Again, late night, eating a lot of food. So I'm telling, come on, I'm gonna eat, right? We're taking this trip. I'm gonna eat, but because I've learned from before, and I've done it before, like I'm 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 comfortable with saying that. If I wasn't comfortable, if I wasn't confident in myself, I'd be like, no, because I would be scared. I'd be like, no, you know what? We could travel and still do just fruit and raw. I'm like, no, like we traveling. Like I want to take you to this food truck. I want to go here, right? Like we could cook, right? We got a spot we could cook in, right? Like, but I'm good. I'm good. My stomach's gonna be a lot smaller, right? So like, I'm not trying to make myself sick. Again, when I did the fucking 30 days and I ate a lot, literally my stomach was hurting so bad, like it felt like I was gonna die. My stomach was killing me, like so much pain. I'm not trying to experience that ever again. So again, we're gonna do fruit and stuff for a while, and then when we travel, right, eat some cooked food, give it a break, right? A couple more days, eat some more cooked food, give it a break, right? Like I know I can do that now. Before I didn't know that. I didn't trust myself before, but now I trust myself 100%, right? And so, yeah, if you're not careful, you can slide back. I slid back before. I became extremely careful the second time. Now I know exactly, all right, let's break in like this. Then we can go to that. We can dib and dab. Right? We can go in, eat a little bit, come out, and be good. So know that what you don't sustain, you lose. The weight, the discipline, your body goes back, your mind goes back, and now you're back doing the same shit that you just challenge yourself, you just push yourself to stop doing for a specified amount of time. Right. And so what this really was about wasn't just about fasting. I'm telling you, it wasn't. Like it wasn't just about the world and the hunger strike. Yes, big part of it. Yes, I'm absolutely committed to healing the world. That is my life mission. But this wasn't just about that. It was about fucking discipline. Right? I needed more discipline. I needed to become a more disciplined person. It's about clarity. I needed clarity in certain things in my life, right? About living situation, about stuff with my children, right? I needed fucking clarity. It's about self mastery. I need to become better. I need to master my emotions, right? I need to master my habits, right? I need to gain full control over what's going on in my life. And I can't control everything outside, but I can control how I respond. I can control how I show up. I can control what I do, what I don't do on a daily basis. right? This is about growth, transformation. How like I want to grow. I want to become the best version of me that I could possibly become. That's what the shit is about. And so those things don't end on Saturday when the shit is over. Those things don't end on Sunday when I break fast. This is continuous, right? And so like it's about again making discipline my way of life. I need to become a disciplined person, not just have discipline in certain areas, right? Because there's some areas during this I didn't have discipline, right? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with giving myself again that grace and compassion. Like, you know what? It was a lot on me, but the two things that was most important was no food and no weed. And I have not eaten and I have not smoked. Right? I have not eaten and I have not smoked at all. Even it was like 2 or 3 days when I thought about smoking. Thought about it. I was like, no, like I'm not gonna smoke. Like, and I've done um long fast when I smoked the whole time, right? So like, not feel like yo, how you fasting, smoking, and not eating? Cause I got that mindset, right? If I'm not eating, I'm not eating. But before I said I would smoke, this time I said I'm not smoking, and I haven't smoked. So like, yeah, I'm proud of myself, man. And so integration, that's what we talk about, right? When you go back, how do you integrate the lessons? How do you integrate the wisdom? And so again, the goal is not to go back to the same way I was. It's to integrate. It's to take what I learned, take how I've grown, take the lessons, all of the shit that we've been talking about doing these 45 days so far, and bring it into my life. Bring the discipline, right? Bring the accountability partner, right? Bring having the responsibility, right? Bring all of that shit, the vision, right? The insight, like what I'm committed to. Bring that shit into my daily life. Like, yeah, that was 50 days, but no, this is who I am now. So I am. I'm a disciplined person. Because if I can go 50 days with no food, I can go 2 days a week with no food, right? Eat a couple days, eat raw fruit, couple days, do 2 days, 3 days, maybe of cooked food, like maybe 2 days. Like I can do that if I can do 50 days of no food, right? And I'm strong and I'm still working out. Well, I ain't working out no more. I'm still getting my steps in. I'm still able to stream. I'm not fucking, what's the word, incoherent, right? I'm not freaking delusional, right? I'm not seeing things, right? Be like, you don't eat, you start seeing shit. No, girl told me I was putting stuff in the trash. Like, Ray, what are you doing? Da, da, da. I saw somebody said, you starving yourself? I said, I'm hunger striking 50 days. She said, you can't do 50 days. I'm already on day 45. She said, oh my goodness. Like, people don't think this shit is possible. But it's possible, right? It's possible. And so if I could do this shit for 45 days, soon to be 50 days, 46 tomorrow, 50 on Saturday, I can make this shit my daily life, right? And so know that transformation is proven in what you keep. The discipline that you keep with you long term, that's proof that you really transform. Because again, anybody can rise up for a challenge, for the moment, for the day, for the week, for the 6 months, right? For the year even. But then you go back. It's people who, yo, I ain't drink in 8 months, and then they go back and drinking again, and they drinking the same way they used to drink. What was the point? And again, everybody's journey is different. Everybody got different goals, different objectives. So ain't no judgment, but it's like we do more harm like that sometimes by going back. Again, I know my stomach was hurting, my legs swelled up, I had edema. Thought I had fucking diabetes. It was crazy. So now we talk about identity shift. Because this process, it changed some shit. It changed not just what I do, it changed who I am. Right? It changed who I am, how I've been responding, right? To conflict, how I've been responding, how I've been thinking about situation with my children, right? Like, and that has to continue. Again, like you don't eat for 45 days. Of course, it's gonna change who you are, right? Of course it is. This fucking glasses hurt my ears. Of course, it's gonna change who you are, right? And this shit, I gotta keep it up because I'm loving this version of myself, this disciplined version. I can sleep outside, right? Like, and not that I want to sleep outside, much longer, or like as a whole lifestyle, right? We do want an RV, right? I do want an earth home, right? Like I do want different types of properties, not just houses or apartments. I do want an earth home. I do want a container home, right? I do want a tent, right? If I don't sleep in the backyard in the tent, I don't sleep in the backyard in the fucking tent, right? But yeah, man, like again, you go back to who you were, you move forward as who you become, and I'm becoming the healthiest person on earth, and I'm becoming the wealthiest person on earth, and so that's who I am moving into, and that's the energy I want to keep, right? And this fast help clarify that that's really possible for me, like that's really fucking possible for me, like, and it's right there. It's not far fetched, right? And so now we're building a new standard. After this, again, there's some shit that's gonna be kind of similar. Everything gonna be a little different though, but the standard is fucking higher. The standard is higher in how I think and how I act and how I show up in my relationship with Kimona, and my friendships, right? In my relationship with my ex-wife, with my children, with my mama, right? With my community. Again, some things may change, right? I'm sitting on just reevaluating some things. but not because again I care less, because I care more, and I'm realizing that like I got more that I can give, and I got to figure out how do I put myself in position to be able to give the most, right? To be able to give the most. So now when we talk about like what's what comes next, and like how I show up and how I act, like how I raise the standard, my own standard, it becomes a new baseline, right? Again, I'm already considering like putting on a schedule, like, all right, we're gonna eat cooked food. So we're doing Sunday dinners, right? Cool. Sunday dinner, is it Sunday and like Wednesday I'm eating? Is it Saturday and Sunday I'm eating cooked food? Is it weekends I'm eating cooked food? Right? Like Friday to Sunday is cooked food days, and the rest is like Tuesday, like Monday to Thursday is like raw, and like I'm gonna figure that out. All right, I'm gonna figure that out, and I'll make some shit work. Because when you grow like this, number one, when you challenge yourself like this, when you push yourself like this, you sacrifice like this, you create a new normal for yourself. And again, I'm still finding clarity in what that new normal looks like, but I know it's not going to be what it was. That I know. I saved so many recipes. I'm already wanting to try to make so many things from scratch, right? And that when I first went vegan, I did that. I made a lot of stuff from scratch, my own burgers, right, stuff like that. But then challenges came, and it was like, okay, cool. We buying a lot of frozen shit, right? With some frozen stuff, it's not the best, it's not the worst, right? Frozen veggies, right? It may hold some stuff, right? But like the processed meats, the burgers, right? All of that shit is not good, right? The vegan crab cakes and the vegan nuggets and all of that shit in the bags. It's not. It's processed food, right? It's processed junk, right? Like yeah, it can satisfy you. Yeah, it tastes good, but like there's ways you can make that shit just different, but the same, same texture, same purpose to go with the same meal. You can make that shit. It takes more time, more preparation, right? But is your health not worth it? Is the discipline, is maintaining who you've become not worth it? So the real discipline literally starts Sunday, right? It starts Sunday. It starts when this is done. It starts with how much fruit I eat. Do I eat fruit until like my stomach hurts? Do I take a couple of bites of watermelon? Cool, I'm good. A couple of bites of cantaloupe? Cool, I'm good. Right? Like, or do I OD? Right? That's the real discipline. It starts when this is done. Right? When there's no countdown, there's no 5 days, there's no audience pressure, there's no people watching. Like, yo, did he break it yet? Did he? I mean, did he fuck up? There's no structure forcing me. It's just me, and it's my food. And I love food. And I'm a foodie. I'm a real foodie. I remember when we got together, like I'm a foodie. Hey, I'm really not. She's a foodie, and I said it before. And now she's more of a foodie now. Yeah, you are. Yo, I don't know why you don't want to be called a foodie. Like, what is it against you? What is it with you against this word foodie?
I'm not against anything.
You like, you get excited about cooking. You get excited when you eat something good. That's a foodie.
And I'm extremely picky.
It is. That doesn't mean you're not a foodie though. A foodie is not someone who's anything. A foodie is someone who loves food.
Like
Who-
all types. I don't like all
No,
types of
no,
food.
that's not what a foodie
Okay.
is. A foodie is someone who just really gets excited about food, and you get excited about food.
Definition.
Look up definition of foodie. You're a fucking foodie. I'm talking about. Right? So yeah, the real discipline starts Sunday. When this shit is done, and I'm eating again, it starts Sunday, and even more so, it starts when we travel. Right? It starts when we travel, and again, I know like I'm gonna give myself that comfort. I know it, but I know that's gonna come with discipline. I'm not just gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go crazy. Like, yo, I want everything. No, I want this, I want that, and that's cool. Right? I want this. Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, discipline without structure, like that's mastery, and that's what I needed. Self mastery. There's no structure. The structure I created, not the structure of like a time limit, right? Or of a challenge, or of a fast, of a hunger strike. Where it's that structure, no structure in my mind, structure on my calendar. Like, okay, I'm eating this day, this at this time, right? So yeah, I'm getting there, man. And so like, know that this shit applies to all of you guys too. Everybody tuned in, right? Like, anytime you grow, the question is, do you keep it or do you revert? Do you go back to what you once did, to how you used to be, or do you go forward to who you are now, and who you've become? Because once you go through a certain life transformation, you become somebody different. Whether it's through grief, you lose somebody, you become somebody different. Whether you level up, you become somebody different. And like, do you maintain that new person that you become? Especially if it's a person you wanted to become, and it's a way that you want it to be, right? So, what have you gained that you don't want to lose? That's the question for tonight. What have you gained that you don't want to lose, right? And what are you going to do to keep it? And for me, it's this discipline, it's this level of discipline, to be able to pick and choose when I eat, what I stop eating, what I drink, what I don't drink, That's what I gained. That I don't want to lose this discipline. Being able to stop and start. Because if I could stop on a dime on my birthday, like you know what, like no more, right? And other people, yo, friend, yo, you want to go out? Yo, you want to smoke some bud? My man hit me the other day. Yo, I know you got some smoke clouds coming out here. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, you want some? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not smoking right now, right? Like, I want to keep this discipline, being able to say no. I'm not doing that right now. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days, maybe whenever. But right now, I'm not doing that. I want to be able to maintain that discipline, which I haven't always had. Because I would say, I told you guys with alcohol, I'd be like, yo, I ain't drinking. And then I go outside and I go to my sister's crib and she got alcohol. But you want to drink? I'm like, you know what? I'll take one. And then one turns to three, right? Yo, I'm not eating today. Yo, I made this. Yo, word, oh shit. Like my brother, he used to make me some butter noodles. My brother-in-law, he like, yo, we made all this for us, but like we got this vegan butter, and like I made you some butter noodles. I'm like, I would eat that. All right, like even though I said I wasn't eating. All right, and even before being vegan, like it's been a long journey for me, and so I know that I'm much better than I once was, and I'm nowhere near where I need to be. And so again, I've given myself grace. This is how I've gotten to where I'm at. Everybody doesn't do it for themselves, but like for me, this is how I'm gonna get to my ultimate goal. Right, like some stuff cut off cold turkey. Some stuff is gonna be a little more rocky, but I'm gonna keep pushing myself till I get better. And so before tomorrow, choose one thing to carry forward. What one thing are you taking with you as you've grown, as you've transformed in your life? What have you kept with you since your last transformation or your last like noticeable growth? Right? Whether it's a habit, a mindset, a standard, right? And for me, it will be a mindset, right? That I kept with me, right? And I'm gonna keep with me is violence begets violence, right? Like be the change you want to see in the world. If I want to see a peaceful world, I got to be the peaceful example. Even when people are bringing negativity, drama, fights, war to me, I got to maintain peace as much as possible until I have to defend myself. But I need to like that's a mindset that I've developed, and then I'm proud to keep with me, right? Yeah, man. And today's closing truth, right? Again, this is never about 50 days, 45 days. It's about how I live moving forward. And that's what I'm excited about, man. I'm excited to see how this shit plays out, right? As I start to incorporate fruit back in my diet, food, as I start to eat again, and as get back to my workouts, my push-ups, right? My resistance bands, my sit-ups, my ab rollers, right? So yeah, man. Like Saturday, this shit is over. Shit is over Saturday, but the mission gonna continue. The mission to heal the world, to heal myself, to be the healthiest person on earth, to be the wealthiest person on earth. This shit gonna continue until we make it, right? And then even then, it's gonna continue to maintain it, to sustain it. But that's our stream for tonight, guys. Man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. The streaming shit, I'm over this shit too. Talking 30, 40 minutes at night, like the morning shit, I'm over all of this shit. But I know that once I eat Sunday, I'm gonna have the energy back to. Well, I'm taking a break from this night streaming. I might come back, right? We might come back after 50 days, take a break, reevaluate. We might come back to streaming at night. We may choose a different platform. I might give Twitch a shot, right? And I might do a series, do a 12-part series on like different aspects of my life. 'Cause I do enjoy night streaming, right? Again, structure it keeps me like okay, 9 p.m. I got to stream, so whatever else I'm doing like has to be done because at 9 p.m. I need to stream, right? Even wherever I'm at, which I might do Twitch because it might have to be 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It might not always be, so I'm gonna figure it out. But tomorrow, day 46, man. Tune in, same time, same place. Shit is almost over, man. I'm telling you guys. I cannot fucking wait. I don't think. I think I'm as excited as I am to eat again as I was when my daughter was being born. Right? Like I was really excited for my daughter. There was some nervousness there, right? So some nervousness overwhelmed or like overpowered some of the excitement. This shit is pure excitement, right? It's like, yo, I'm gonna fucking eat it again. It's fucking 45 days. I can't even explain how brutal this shit is, and I don't need to, right? And I hope you guys never try this shit, right? But if you do, hit me up. I'm here. I love you guys. Have a great night. Peace.